Hello, students. My name is Glenda Hanson, and I am your instructor for College Success this quarter. And I'd like you to send me emails through the Canvas inbox, which is over here in the navigation pane when you're in Canvas. But for your first assignment in College Success, you're going to use this email here, ghanson@rtc.edu. Okay? And if you need to meet me in Zoom, you want to send me an email and give me a couple times that you're available to meet me in Zoom. And then we can meet in Zoom and kind of have a face-to-face meeting, and I can help you with any of your questions, any situations that you have, let me know. So um, this is part of the syllabus. Right here we see the word syllabus. Okay. And it actually is going to be kind of the plan for your class. So there's instructor information, which here's all my information. Then we have like course description, materials and textbooks, like do you have to have a book for this? And so this will give you all the information you need about the class. So please take a look at the syllabus. And if you need to know about course grading, click here and it will take you to this assignment here. And all your work is due August 18th. And you want to, in the summertime, you'll be doing 2 weeks work in 1 week because the quarter is short. It's only 6 weeks long, and usually it's 11 weeks long. So you'll have a lot of work to do in here. So you'll want to stay on top of it. Maybe pick a day during the week that you get your College Success work done. Okay, so now I'm going to take us back to where it's the home page and explain that to you. This is where you will land when you first come into the course. And I want to warn you that over here where it says to do, if you click here, you will get to the first assignment, but you're not going to have any of the information that you need to do it. So this is just a direct link to the assignment and not really the work that you need to do. The work you need to do, you have to look over here in modules. So I'll click modules, and these are two kind of modules that are just have information for you, so you can look at this. If you didn't go to orientation, you can click here, and getting ready for week 1, you can click here. But for the actual, in this video, I just want to get to where we're doing our assignments. So week 1, normally it's week 1 and week 2, but because it's a short quarter, you're going to be doing 2 weeks in one week. So this start here and start here, these are overviews of what you're going to be doing. So they're kind of a quick look. I'm going to click here and quickly look, and it'll say what the topics are for week 1, what your assignments are going to be, and then what supports you for this assignment. This is just simply a reading and to see where you're going. It's like a map to the week's work. So I'm going to click here next, or I can come back to modules. So I'm going to click next. And now we're into the second part of the modules. I'm going to click modules so you can see what it looks like coming that direction. You can always do things more than one way. So in modules, you can do the start here to just get an overview. And then here's the week's work. So I'm going to click here. And there's one tip on how to use Canvas. So I recommend that you look at that if you're new to Canvas. Some people have been using it in school for a long time, so they don't really need to know how to change their profile. This is your profile over here. Like I don't have a picture in here, and if I updated my profile, I could put my picture here. So there's some different things. Why am I taking college 101? What is the syllabus? How do I find my books? How do I check my class schedule and program plan? How do I find my advisor? How can I pay for classes? And how do I set up student email? Now, this class is an introduction to being a student here at RTC, and I highly recommend that you look through all of these or keep them in mind that they're available to you if you need help, like when it's time to talk to your advisor, to come back here and you can click here. So as we click these, the panel opens up and we can read that. And then I can open up this panel and it talks about what a syllabus is. Okay. And then like books, materials, how do I find my advisor if you need to talk to your advisor? And it tells you how to get to that person and how to book an appointment with your advisor. And this one here, how do I set up my RTC student email? You will need to access your RTC email to complete one of the week 1 assignments. So here is your inbox and your email, but you have probably 2 email accounts. One might be your Gmail or your Yahoo or Hotmail, that type of personal email. You might be using that, but the student email is a special email that gives you access to Prime, Amazon Prime you can get for cheap. There's a whole bunch of things you can get for cheap because you're a student now. And when you use your student.rtc.edu email, you get free things. Hey, I think I'll send you an email about that so you'll know that, like, if you have subscriptions to Spotify, things like that, you get a deal on it because you're now a student. So anyway, this is the information. So if we were having a face-to-face class, I would go over all of this with you. But this is an online class, so then it tells you all this different information. Okay, so now that you've looked at the information, you're ready to actually begin the work in the assignment. You'll have 2 assignments for each week. This one here is to introduce yourself, and I'm going to actually click that one first. And this is a discussion board, and it tells you why you're doing this assignment and what to do, what exactly to do, and how to post a reply. So you want to look for the blue reply button if you're new to Canvas. And here's the reply button right here. And so right here you click reply. And now you're ready to talk about yourself. Hi, I'm so and so, and you introduce yourself. So you write this, and this is your discussion board. And then click, here's the reply that you click to actually post it. Okay, I'm going to click cancel. Okay. Now, sometimes you'll see a reply next to somebody else's post. And what you want to do is you want to go way down to the very, up at the top, there'll be a reply, and click that reply. And then it'll be posted correctly. Okay. That might be a little bit tricky if you're brand new to Canvas. And that's when you call me or let me know that you need some help. Okay, so let's go back to modules. And then you're ready for week 2 or part 2 for week 1, part 1B. And then here it tells you what your assignments are going to be. And you're going to create a file in your OneDrive account. And so that just is an overview again. Click next. And then here's your reading. What is Microsoft OneDrive? So you need to actually read this, watch this video, figure out how to get into OneDrive, and then you do your assignments here. And there's an extra credit here for you. I highly recommend you do the extra credits because they support your learning, and they're just kind of bonus points. So say you miss an assignment later on, an extra credit would make up for that missed assignment. Okay, so I'm going to take us back over to modules and just highlight some of the important things. So this is the Canvas navigation point box, or bar, excuse me, navigation bar. Here's your inbox to send me emails, except for the very first email that you send me through our school-wide email, our administrative type email. And I will send you an email with that address in it, ghanson@rtc.edu. Here's where you see your grades. Here's your syllabus, and home, that'll show you all your classes. So each class will have grades. Let me show you this here. And right here, it shows you all the assignments. And yes, you can get to your assignment by clicking here, but again, you're going to miss any instructions on what you're supposed to do. And then over here is going to be your score. And once it's graded, there'll be a score like 10 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10. And sometimes there'll be a little bubble right here, a bubble icon, and in that will be a comment from me. And you should always read those comments, because that'll tell you if you need to redo the work, or give you some kind of feedback from me about your work. And then you can come down here and it'll show your assignments and your grade as it is right now. Okay, well, I think that's about enough information that I'm going to give you today to get you started. And again, be sure to ask me if you have any questions, and don't use this way to get into your assignments. Go to the modules and click your modules and get into the assignments that way, and read the work that needs to be, the instructions and the information that's given to you, so that you can do the work properly. All right. Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to working with you this quarter. And please feel free to ask me any questions. I've been a long-time teacher here at Renton Technical College. I used to teach the whole entire legal assistant program. So I've been a program instructor, and now I'm a part-time instructor teaching college success. And I also teach English as a second language. So I'm in the ELA department. Okay, thank you very much.